The Day of the Pledge. Pledging support to each other on the day of the rains retreat ends began when the Lord Buddha was staying at the Jetavana temple in the city of Savatthi. There was a group of Buddhist monks who spent the rains retreat in different temples around the city. These monks did not want conflicts to arise, which might cause them to be unhappy during the rains retreat. So they decided to practice silence for the entire 3 months, which they had accomplished successfully. At the end of the rains retreat, these monks went to see the Lord Buddha at the Jetavana temple and told him about the practice of silence. The Lord Buddha criticized their practice and allowed the monks to pledge to each other in the following way. Monks, after the rains retreat, you should pledge to each other in regards to what you see, what you hear, and what you question. Therefore, the end of the rains retreat is also called the Day of the Pledge and falls on the 15th day of the 11th waxing moon each year, and the day has 2 different meanings. The end of the rains retreat is the day when the rains retreat ends and the monks need to stay put for 1 more night. The Day of the Pledge is the time when every monk, regardless of his seniority, allows other monks to advise him with loving kindness as is necessary. The Pali words for the pledge are Sangham Phante Pawaremi Tithena Va Suttena Va Parisangkaya Va Vatantumang Ayasamanto Anukampang Upathaya Pasanto Patika Risami. It means, Venerable monks, I pledge to you that if you see or hear or question my conduct as being incorrect, I ask that you give me advice so that my conduct can be improved. During the rains retreat, it is possible that something unbecoming may occur as a result of an oversight. It is like when dirt gets into one's eye. One cannot see the dirt and has to ask another person to help. Therefore, the Day of the Pledge is the day which the Lord Buddha allowed the monks to give each other advice. A senior monk can advise a junior monk, and a junior monk can advise a more senior monk, as a senior monk may not be perfect. The pledge is one way to contain any misbehavior of a monk and prevents it from spreading and doing damage to the Buddhist faith. The pledge is considered a form of prevention. In summary, the pledge which is carried out by the monks is a way to help them not to be reckless, and it prevents anything bad from happening and spreading. The objectives of the pledge are the following. First, it is a way to clear up any questionable conduct. Second, it is a way to heal any conflicts which may arise as a result of a communal living and enhances mutual understanding. Third, it promotes unity and harmony within the community. Fourth, it allows monks of all ranks and seniority to advise one another. And fifth, it fosters brotherhood among the monks so that they are encouraged to conduct themselves properly. The fruits of the pledge include the following. First, it creates purity in the body, words, and mind among the monks, and it clears up any questionable conduct. Second, each monk will be able to learn about his shortcomings so that he can improve himself when he can bear to listen to other monks' advice, which is like pointing him to the treasured truth. Third, it gives each monk an opportunity to apologize to each other and dispel any anger which may occur later. This fosters love, good wishes, and forgiveness, and allows communal living to be a happy one. Fourth, it unites the Buddhist monks so they can work together as a team for the Buddhist cause. And fifth, it unites the monks and allows them to withstand any external agents that may harm Buddhism. The pledge is carried out for the sake of prosperity, for the benefit of the individual and the community, which can be gained through the advice given to one another with love and kindness. Therefore, on the day of the pledge, the Buddhist communities should take this opportunity to follow this worthwhile practice by allowing those around us to give us advice so that we can better cultivate perfections in the future.